Okay, here we are about 10 days since we planted our seeds. These are our snap pea seeds that we planted. And as you can see, they've grown really quickly. Let's take a closer look over here. Alright, looks like most of them, so we've got some where all three popped through on a pot, and they're looking really vigorous and healthy. Things are looking really nice. I haven't had to water these much at all. The greenhouse really helped retain a lot of the moisture that was in here. And you don't want them always sitting in water. Sometimes if you've poured too much water in here, you might want to make an effort to just put your fingers across and, on both sides and pour some of that water out, because you don't want things to stay too wet on the bottom of these pots, because you can actually see seeds just rot in standing water. So this one's it's got a little bit of the seed pod showing right there, but it's still pretty vigorous and healthy. So let's pull up this one right here. Look at that. You can actually see some of the roots, these little white hairs that you see right here, actually pushing through the bottom of these pots. And then they're just going to start pushing through. You can kind of see a little bit of the indication of them pushing right through the sides of these pots. So again, you don't want to take these out of these pots. These pots are going to go directly in the soil. We'll go through the process of that when we're ready to transplant. And these are getting pretty close. And they've been in this nice, warm, cozy environment in the house. And it's been pretty cold out here. We're just a couple of days away from the first day of spring. But these guys, what we'll do is we'll take them outside and just keep them on the porch out of direct sunlight for a little while and let them get used to the cooler air that's going on out there before we transplant. And that's called hardening them off, just so that they can get used to these cooler temperatures that they're going to be having to deal with. At this point, I can't even put the top on the greenhouse anymore. They're too tall. And we're ready to check in next week. I think we're going to be ready to transplant and give these another week in this, just sitting right here like this. I might need to water them maybe once more. We'll see on how dry things get in the house. But we'll see you next week, and we'll see how they're doing. Until then, have a good one.